motorsport and racing in cars is something that's been part of my family from the time I can remember. My dad, my uncles have been part of motorsport in the 70s and 80s. So growing up, I was always surrounded by cars and motorsport, and that was just one thing that I knew I wanted to do. So my first instance of getting into motorsports was with karting, and I was about 10 years old. I started the National Karting Championship. I did that for about 4 to 5 years. I took some time off, but I always kind of kept in touch a little bit. And you could say my second innings in motorsport started in 2014. Motorsports and racing is considered a big taboo, and you're not encouraged to do it. But when it came to my family, they supported me, and watching my dad race, that excitement that he got when he got out of the car, or that adrenaline rush that he had, that's something that I always chased, and eventually I kind of found that when I did it myself, and there's no looking back after that. So my dad used to take part in the Indian National Rally Championship. Standing in those forest trails, waiting for the car to go by, and that anticipation of seeing your dad race or rally. The car would go past, and in a flash of a second, the car's gone. But you're waiting for that moment, and that build-up when the car goes past. It's it's quite difficult to put into words, but it is something that you will always want to do yourself. So the first time I saw the new V-Cross when it was being launched in India was, I think, a couple of years back, and I actually really do like pickup trucks in general. India obviously has a growing pickup culture. It's not yet at the level of, say, the United States or Thailand, but it is something that's becoming a more popular mode of transport for people to use. And when I saw that Isuzu was relaunching the pickups and the V-Cross is coming to India, I was super excited to get behind the wheels of one of the Isuzus and drive it myself, because that's a kind of car that I would like to use and own in my daily driving. I actually got a call from Isuzu India, and they asked me if I would be interested in doing something like this, and I immediately jumped at it, and I'm really looking forward to this trip because I did a little bit of research on the 4x4 land. We as off-road enthusiasts, we like doing different obstacles and going over different courses, and I think the 4x4 land, it kind of tries to replicate that in a closed environment. And I think that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to, because they've purpose-built this entire place, and also obviously to see how the Isuzu performs in this environment.